I thought we'd have a look at this the script that I've set up for you to do the OU and group policy replication for you. Okay, so for me to show you, I'll just show you the test environment we've got here. There's two domains, one called source local and another one called destination local or dest local. And what we're going to do is replicate an OU stack from one to the other. So if we look at our source, there we go, you'll see that I've got one OU stack set up called corp and a number of OUs below that. In site 1 there should be loads of users, there we go, okay, and also on site 1, just for the sake of comparison, I've set up a group policy there called test group policy 1, okay. So what we're going to do is transfer, using the script that I've written for you, that whole OU stack from one domain to the other. Okay, so let's look at how we do that. Now to start, you need to do it from the destination domain really. So let's look at it from that perspective. So if I switch over to that one and we have a look at the active directory here, you'll see that it's destination.local or dest.local and that corporate is not present. So let's have a look at how we install that script, how we get it set up, and how we run it. Okay, so let's look at how we actually install the scripting that I've sent you and how we actually get it to work. So the first thing you need to do is actually just copy the script to your local drive. It's in that zip file there, everything you need is in there, so just copy it to your machine. Okay, now the first thing we need to do is I've made use of some of the plugins from the group policy management console, so we need to install that on your machine. Easily done, GPMC, let's let that run. There we go, it's finished. Now the next thing we need to do is modify the copy OU VB script just so it matches the environment, so it matches what you're actually trying to copy. So to do that, just edit it. It's pretty clear which bits you need to change. There's the first bit at the top, so you've got source OU, which is the OU in the source domain that you want to copy. In my example, it's corp in source local domain. And the source domain is just the fully qualified name of the source domain that you're copying from. Same with destination, we need to specify the destination domain and also the destination domain controller that we're using to import on. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to it. So once you've modified those, made sure they're correct, you can actually go through and run the script. So what we'll do is I'll show you how to go through and actually run that piece now. Right, so let's look at how we actually run the script. So we've modified it for our environment, and we've made it point at the right OU that we want to copy. Then running the script is simple. We just need to run the copy OU VBS script, double click on it, take a few minutes. If you've got a lot of group policies, by the way, this will take a little while to run. And my test environment with about 150 group policies, it takes about 5 or 6 minutes, so it shouldn't take that long, but it will take a few minutes if you do have a lot of group policies. So as you can see, it's finished. You'll see, for example, there you've got a log file called copy OU log. In there it will tell you what the script has done, if there are any issues, and whether it's failed at any point. If it does fail, by the way to error check it is to use these commands in here and to run them manually from that directory, but I'll include that in the email just to explain that piece. So let's have a look and see what the script has done. We'll fire up DSA. There we go, there's our domain. You'll now see that we've copied across the corp OU structure. There we go. You'll see that of course it's only done the OUs, it hasn't done any users or any user objects, groups or anything like that. What you will see though is if we look at site 1 in the group policy, okay, you'll see that it's copied across our group policy from the previous domain, and it should also have the settings in there. I did set a couple just to make sure. There we go. Okay, so that's what the script does. It replicates a OU infrastructure for you and copies across the group policies, which is exactly what we were after. Anyway, give it a test, let me know how you get on.